to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see, the number 25 team in the country, the Wisconsin Badgers, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Badgers will put total leather and we'll get started. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Michigan's offense will go on the attack first. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass in coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
Back to throw, it's Underwood. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Nice job getting to the QB there. The best Wisconsin defenses always seem to have a game breaker and a difference maker. This guy can be that for this unit. But when you think back to the Watt brothers, right? TJ, JJ, nobody could block those guys one-on-one, and they just ruined coordinators' game plans offensively.
And the Wolverines with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The give. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on 4th down. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Wolverines are flying down the field. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Throwing right, and that is incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Oh, he's got some space. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. He'll pull it on the read. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the 2nd. And the Wolverines with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. To the air, it's Underwood. Using the quick game. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. The give to the tailback. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? The lost yardage leaves them with 2nd and 11. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Gonna sling it on second down. Just goes right through the wicket and brings up third down. Man, he will be thinking about that one. On the option. He is stopped well short of the first down marker at the 15, and let's see what they do on fourth. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
The Badgers offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
Man, this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. It doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw, it's Edwards. Just a short pass to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. Big noise in the big house for this huge third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Quarterback empties his backfield. He'll start this drive firing. They go to the wide receiver screen. Try to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. Oh, they're after him. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that early. He's going to throw deep right side. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
You got to be so careful, too, Dave, because on 3rd and long, they're playing their nickel now. They've got extra DBs on the field. Those windows are going to open and close really, really quickly. And I think that time the quarterback got a little too greedy trying to fit that football in a small window.
He did, and I like the zone coverage, too, because everybody's staring at the quarterback, so you can get a really good break on the football, knowing where the sticks are. They break on it, and they get the big interception.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Off the play fake on first down. Rushes on him. Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Back to throw, it's Edwards. Pocket breaking down. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Snagged in the middle, it's Anthony. He won't get there, it'll bring up 4th down. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. And the Badgers will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. What a great job on that kick, bouncing it out of bounds inside the 10. Poor starting field position here for this offense. They'll leave it with him. You'll take this every time, 5 yards on the first down play. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. Let's see what they've got on second down. Jet sweep to the receiver. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Ann Arbor. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that said, let's send it back to the fellas in the booth at Michigan Stadium.
The Wolverines will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Looks like he's going to try to return it. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think if any of you are this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Looking to throw, it's Edwards. Under fire. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
The Badgers will call on their punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Leaves it with the back. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll try the run. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. And the Wolverines are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20.
Man, this is exactly what you needed to see from this defense to start the second half. If you're down, you got to create some momentum. You got to get your offense a little bit excited. Nice job creating the sack. Perfect start to the second half for this defense.
The Wolverines will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Gets his first one of the day away. Might be a little stiff. They only used him twice in that loss a week ago. Opening play of the drive from the 39. To throw, it's Edwards. Here's a heat. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Anthony. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
And, man, this offense needed that. They've got to get it going. That clock is ticking. They've got 0 points on the game. They've got to put a couple of plays together. There's play number 1. Let's see if they can get a streak going, get down the field, and put some points on the scoreboard.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On third down, he drops to throw. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Badgers decide to punt it away. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. Got it behind the line. It's Haynes. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. He'll do it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. To the air, it's Underwood. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. And the Wolverines look to keep this drive humming. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. Wide receiver comes in motion. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. 3rd and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the first. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Klein. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 16. And they'll take a knee. A hostile environment can have a major impact on even the most composed, well-prepared team. So how much did the crowd play a factor in this upset?
Well, this is what makes college football so great, the home crowd and how they were able to impact this game. No doubt about it, David. They played a big factor.
And they're still jacked up, and they're still excited. They play a big factor, and it affects everything. College football, road atmospheres, they're tough. Even when the team isn't ranked like they weren't today, these are the types of moments that can jump up and bite you.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.